welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets going up against the New York Yankees. John Shabby, Chris Singleton with you. Singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, Giancarlo Stanton. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
Just about set to go. And on the hill, Garrett Cole.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Here's Starling Marte.
Leading off tonight for the Mets, the right fielder, Starling Marte.
And the pitch. Bunting for a hit.
That's a fun way for them to start the game on offense, and thanks to a little small ball, they produce a base runner right away. And we'll see if this is part of the game plan for them today or if they just took advantage of an early opportunity.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And that's in there for strike one. And that one ripped into right. Judge makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's a Mets lineup now. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Jorge Mateo.
Big-time speed here, Boog. A guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths. Man, can't wait to watch him run.
Jeff McNeil, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. And he deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Here's Pete Alonso. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he went around, according to Clyde Washington. 0-1. And there's a ball. A couple of quick nuggets on Pete Alonso. He graduated from the same high school as Wade Boggs, Plant High School in the Tampa area. And well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Mets strand one, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Back at Yankee Stadium, and today's starter, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Bottom of the first. Here's Gleyber Torres. Singing, Max Scherzer has a condition called heterochromia. Do you know what that is?
Well, I know what it is because of Max Scherzer. And it's when your eyes are two different colors, and something pretty interesting. We've seen it with dogs and, you know, individuals, but not a whole lot of humans.
Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Gleyber Torres.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, you know, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, you know, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Juan Soto now, right now number 6 on the American League home run leaderboard. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. Juan Soto goes deep. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So 1 out, nobody on. It's Aaron Judge now. And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, left eye is brown, right eye is blue. He calls his left eye his baseball eye. Dusty Baker found out when he asked Max which eye he should look at when he's talking to him.
I think that's kind of funny.
Here comes an 0-2 to Judge. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
And that one fouled off. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. And a base hit up the middle.
He was all over that one. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So 2 down. Now it's Matt Chapman. Right now 3rd in the American League in RBIs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. 1 for 4 in Sunday's game. Late swing, foul to the left. So here's Scherzer. Line drive. They get the force. Play made. That ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, top of the 2nd, and now it's Frankie Lindor. Ball 1, no strikes. In 2022, Garrett Cole set the Yankees single-season strikeout record with 257 punch-outs. Pretty amazing mark for that historic franchise. 1-1 now. That one missed.
1 strike.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. Stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And the batter now, Brett Beatty. The 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it's gone. He'll circle the bases. Home run number 10 of the year. It's 2-1. Here's Mark Canha. There's the strike.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age. Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing.
Goes to second for 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Jorge Mateo now. And a strike. Strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
On the ground. The wind and the pitch. Out to short. Volpe. Slings it across. And that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in New York now, here is Anthony Volpe. And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Scherzer, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a slurve, and occasionally uses a cutter. That one ripped, and that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Bellinger goes. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Canna calls it in, 2 away. Here is Gleyber Torres. Grounded out his first time up. Bellinger goes. Bounce to third. Gets it to first. And Gleyber Torres retired. And that is the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. And our score remains 2-1. Back for more from the Bronx. Now it's the right fielder, Starling Marte. Marte, a former Gold Glove winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Struck him out of the foul tip.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one's gone. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they add on. It's 3-1.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
One down. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that misses off the outside edge.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Out to center. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Alonso in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. The pitch. And down on strikes. And that is that. The Mets add 1 to their lead on this solo shot. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Juan Soto. The right-hander back to work. That one hammered center field. Nimmo raging back towards the wall. Looking up. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Judge stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, the hitter looked pretty comfortable on that swing. Pitchers don't like to see that. We'll see how he changes it up on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Stanton now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings and misses. 0-1. Stanton measures 6 feet 6 inches, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Ground ball up the middle. Toss to Alonso. And they take care of Stanton for the out. That's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to inning number 4. It's the Mets 3 and the Yankees 1. On to the 4th. Here's Francisco Lindor. Cole back to work. And that's in for a strike. Francisco Lindor, a guy who's won multiple Gold Gloves and a Platinum Glove, multiple All-Star appearances. Mr. Smile. What do you think of when you contemplate the player Francisco Lindor?
Just a special talent, both sides of the ball, both sides of the plate, equally a force. And one thing about Francisco Lindor, you talk about that smile, he's also got some good sense. If I'm a catcher, love it when he comes to the plate because he's got all kinds of different colognes that he wears and sometimes mixes them.
Nice grab. Throw to first. Lindor retired.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
So digging in, Brett Beatty. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit.
Now the left fielder, Mark Canha. And he's already singled in this game. That's in for a strike.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, you're trying to put me out of business, aren't you? And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
0-2 now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Mets go down quickly, and the score stays 3-1.
Let him know that you the best. Let him know that you the best. I ain't never seen the best. Let him know that you the best.
Back in the Bronx, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Matt Chapman. And here it comes. Strike 1.
0-1.
Hard hit left side. Zips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Jason Dominguez now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Popped up right side. Narvaez puts the squeeze on that one. And a couple of quick outs.
Not shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. First time up, he grounded to third. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these guys are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
And it drops in. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
To first, and he breaks for second. The tag, and that's out number 3. Ready now for the 5th inning. Omar Narvaez at the plate. The line to kick the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. There's a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Next to hit, Jorge Mateo. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt a shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
So the lineup flips over. Starling Marte up to hit. 1 for 2. Cole a check to first. Mateo back safely. Close, but call the ball. Ball 1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Checks over to first. Back safely. And the righty deals. And that's down and away. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. And now the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered here in this one. There's a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Mateo runs. In the dirt, blocked. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. The 1-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Dominguez under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Mets leave 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Cody Bellinger. And a pitch. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Chopped out in front of the plate. And Bellinger is out. Here's Jose Trevino. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. That one down the line. Fair ball. And it bangs up against the wall. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the...
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We're through 5. It's the Mets. Back here at the ballpark, top 6. And now here's Jeff McNeil. That's in there. 0-1. McNeil, 30 years old now, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. On the ground to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. One up, one down. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
1 down, base is empty. Good eye in that spot. Tapped in front of the plate. Now the throw to first on the run. And that takes care of Alonso. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Singy, where are you on F1 racing? Are you a fan?
Haven't gotten there yet, but I will at some point.
Francisco Lindor, a big fan of F1 racing. His favorite driver is Lewis Hamilton. And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Mets, but they still lead. And now it's Juan Soto. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
The pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Soto measures 6 feet 2 inches, 225 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the lead. It's 3-2.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. That one found hard the other way.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Check swing, no appeal. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
And here is Matt Chapman. Ripped on a line. Marte snags it for the second out. Jason Dominguez digs in now. Fly ball down the line. He dives, but he can't make the catch. The throw in and into second easily with a 2-out double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And another big at bat coming up here, looking for a way to get that tying run across with 2 outs.
So 2 on with 2 away. Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Swinging a foul straight back. Stanton, the runner at third. Dominguez at second with 2 gone. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the catch. Inning over.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Top of inning number 7, and now Brett Beatty. The wind of the pitch. There's the strike. To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. And next for the Mets, Mark Canha. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Swings through that one.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
The 2-2 now. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Omar Narvaez up now for the Mets. He swings and fouls one off. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a ball popped up. And that's the 3rd out. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. And it remains a 3-2. Back in New York. Here's Cody Bellinger. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Adam Ottavino getting ready to go. Raley getting loose as well. Scherzer deals. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Right-hander kicks, deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is out of here. That's gotta feel good. His 7th home run of the season. It's 3-3.
a good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be.
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Carlos Carrasco. 32nd appearance. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Foul ball. At the belt and fires. Off the mark there. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. The other way. And that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here's Juan Soto looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. Gleyber goes. This one lifted in the air, left field. Puts it away for the out. Here comes Aaron Judge. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. The rope into right, and that's a base hit. And the throw's offline, safe at 3rd. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Swings through that one. 0-1. Corners are occupied with 2 down. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Alonso makes the grab, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. But some late inning heroics as this home run gets us even again. Back in the Bronx. Now here is Jorge Mateo. And a pitch.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That just misses. And now it's even 1-1. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Got him swinging.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And downstairs. Line drive, base hit. Go ahead run on base. Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Nimmo. Ball 1 there.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Flashes the leather on the run and catch. 2 down. Jeff McNeil stands in. And there's the strike. Now 1-1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Righty to the plate, and that's outside. On a line, drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. Throw quickly to the infield, and the go-ahead run has to hold up at third with 2 away.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And now Pete Alonso in the air to left center. And that takes care of Alonso. And that ends the inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Carrasco back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. And that one is lifted in the air. And that's a base hit. Tries to get back and save. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. 1 for 3. Runner on the go. Now this is in the air down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. The pitch. Runner goes again. Out towards left center. Nimmo has it sized up. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Base hit into right center. Throw comes into third.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Bellinger can't hold up, and that's a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Chapman on third. Volpe over at first with 1 away. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Double play ball to second. Lindor, that's 1. Over to Alonso. Double play. Welcome back. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. Now the 0-1. Slapped foul. Down the left field line. Should be extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a
Clay Holmes comes on now.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Makes the grab, 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Canna in the box now as he leaves that one up high. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Up the middle on the run, throw to first, and now 2 gone.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Narvaez, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. And a foul ball. Going to count 1-2.
Definitely not going to make his highlight tape.
This to center field. And a base hit. In comes the runner from third.